Our next film is Moscow on the Hudson, with Robin Williams playing a musician with the Russian circus who defects to America while visiting New York City. And one of the things that turns his head in New York City is the wealth of goods in Bloomingdale's department store. And another thing that turns his head in Bloomingdale's is one of the beautiful salesgirls in the store itself. The employees in the store have been warned that the Russians are coming to visit. The Russians are coming. Now, Robin Williams and that woman eventually do hit it off after he defects. But his most important ally in the whole defection process is the security guard at Bloomingdale's who holds the Russian secret police at bay in the store. And when the issue is, after the defection, where will Robin Williams spend his first night in America? The security guard generously opens his home and welcomes Williams to his neighborhood.
This is what is known as a ghetto.
To make joke in other languages. Okay.
That was Cleveland Derricks as a security guard, and he gives a nice performance in a winning character role. Moscow on the Hudson is a rare kind of movie these days. It actually is warm and wonderful without being sappy. It is broadly patriotic also. It's a love letter to America without being blind to our country's faults. It's fresh and it's funny. Robin Williams gives an excellent, restrained performance as the defector. Sometimes, you know, he's allowed to get so manic on film that it completely breaks the reality of the movie, but not here. I enjoyed Moscow on the Hudson a lot.
I think it's Robin Williams' best performance on film, and it is a good performance. He creates a character. I thought all the way back to Alan Arkin and The Russians Are Coming, another guy who really made you feel that he was this guy. And the entire movie really feels like it's really happening. It doesn't see, despite the description of it, it makes it sound rather contrived. When you're watching it, it doesn't feel contrived at all.
When I saw this, I thought of Frank Capra, who made similar kinds of emotional movies in the 30s. I think if he were working today and having to set it today, I think this is the kind of picture he would make, and I mean that as a compliment to the director Paul Mazursky, who's been very emotional in his films before, and sometimes it gets out of control because all they are is emotional. Here in this film, there's also a lot of funny stuff going on, which leavens the emotional material, and it all seems very fresh, and it all worked for me.
You know, another thing I think Capra probably would have liked, as nearly as I can remember, you may be able to correct me on this, there's not a single speaking role in this movie by a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant. Every single person is a member of one sort of minority or another. An ethnic minority, a sexual minority, a racial minority, and they're all in the melting pot together. The Pakistani taxi drivers, the Chinese guys, the Japanese anchor woman, the black security guard, the Italian sales clerk, the Cuban lawyer, and on and on and on.
Yeah, it's subtly done too. That doesn't hit you over the head with it, and it makes its point quietly and very well. A very good film.
It's a lot of fun. Next at the movies, Deborah Winger is a woman who gets caught in the middle of a drug-related murder.